But really, truly, you're an old man, innit? Got the heating on.
Listen, I'm an old soul.
Old
I
soul.
like feeling cozy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got layers of insulation.
I do.
So you're all right.
Naturally
insulated.
Alhamdulillah.
And then you wear a duvet on top.
Big check.
He's bought a
Billionaire.
Buying
a stake. It's going to be a governing stake, like a controlling stake of West Ham.
He also owns Spartak Prague, I think.
He owns Spartak Prague as well.
That's right.
That's a bit dodgy, that.
Why is it? There's no
conflict of interest.
No.
When they're both in the Champions League, what happens?
He's not in the Champions League with Spartak Prague, and West Ham aren't getting to the Champions League either.
But Spartak Prague do get into the Champions League.
No, I know they do, but West Ham's not getting there.
So if the day comes and they're both playing each other, what happens?
Nothing, because he's not playing, is he?
Yeah, and he's not managing either.
And he's not managing either.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He might tell, because he's from the Czech, he might tell the manager of the team who manages Spartak, I don't flipping know what, Spartak Prague, and say to them, listen, please do not lose to these guys.
Yes.
I'm going to sit in a board meeting with them and they're going to kill me. Just please don't lose.
Please, yeah.
He's not going to say, if you lose this, you're dead. You're finished. I'm going to kill you.
You never know, innit?
You know what I mean? I'm going to get the Russians in on you.
So that's good news. West Ham, I heard somebody said, I think it was from like a legend, a West Ham legend saying, West Ham are more worthy and they're a bigger club now than all the London clubs barring Chelsea. That's what was said.
They've got to win something.
They've got a bigger stadium. No. They've got a great followership. They've got a loyal followership.
Don't get me wrong.
They don't have an Arsenal fan TV.
No, I agree with what you're saying, but they've got to win something.
Okay.
You can't say you're a big club without winning anything.
But are they not certified now in the top four?
They are certified in the top four. So you know, my opinion of David Moyes' West Ham, I speak very highly of them because they're doing absolute bits right now. Bits. Yeah, doing very well. And they've kept their run going from the back end of last season.
Yeah.
And that momentum, that form is carrying on. And I like what he's doing at West Ham. They don't play crap football. They look and they always put up a fight even against the biggest teams. So like before we were saying Tottenham are now the ones that are looking like the certified top four.
They were for like 5 years.
They were
top three
good
guaranteed.
Pretenders. But the key is consistency, right? West Ham can't do it for one season and think, oh, we're one of the biggest clubs in London. They're a big team, yeah. But you've got to do it season in, season out. They might flop next season. They might be a one-hit wonder. This season they might get into the top four. Next season they might finish 10th because West Ham's a topsy-turvy team. We've seen it, they've been relegated and then they've come back up. So I don't want people to think, oh yeah, you know what, West Ham this, West Ham that. On this season alone, I think they're going to finish in the top four. That's the reason why I say that.
So, yeah.
I don't think they're going to finish in the top four for the next 10 seasons in a row.
But with this new, not sponsorship, investment.
Yeah. They could push on. They could push on.
They could just keep.
Yeah, of course. They could build.
Away, yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
If they're not idiots
to
with
be honest,
their money.
Realistically speaking, you would expect Leicester to push on more strongly than them, purely because of the foundations Leicester have got. They've won the Prem already.
Yeah.
Like Leicester should
won
really
the FA
be.
Cup last year.
Leicester should really be in the top four. Like they're better than Tottenham in terms of what they've achieved.
Yeah.
They're better than West Ham. Recently, you could argue they're better than Arsenal.
Yeah,
better than Man United.
Yeah.
Based on their recent trophies that they've won.
Of course.
So again, but look how they're performing this season. They're inconsistent. It's hit and miss.
The thing with Leicester is they have been overly reliant on Vardy. Like when they win something, like since the season where they won the Premier League, where they had Kante, Mahrez, and Vardy. Obviously Schmeichel was still there. A few very good players.
Morgan, they had a few.
They've still got
players,
some really good players now. Tielemans and Ndidi, they've got that, but the superstar who seems to always provide for them is Vardy. And he's been there injury-free majority of the time for a long time. If he gets an injury for me, they need to replace.
He's not injured, but he's not on it at the minute either.
But he's still scoring.
He didn't score on the weekend. This weekend, but he scored against Man U. He didn't play in the Europa League the week before, I don't think, because the guy that scored 4 goals, I forgot his name.
Daka.
Yeah, he looks good, but I just think I expect more from Leicester than what they're showing right now.
Yeah, we do.
Based upon what they've achieved, this is what I'm saying. Whereas with West Ham, I didn't expect this from West Ham. So you're pleasantly surprised with West Ham.
Yeah, it's good. And I think it's the one team where you can look at it and think COVID lockdowns have really helped them.
Yeah,
because they didn't have a shot. They had a shot
their fans.
Season.
West Ham fans are very toxic. Similarly to Arsenal fans, are very toxic. Like. They get onto the team, the players. Very, very quickly.
Yeah, they used to be on Fat Frank and stuff.
Yeah, and they do seem to be.
They used to bully Ferdinand when he first came into the scene.
They do seem to be a little bit ungrateful as well. And I personally think because of the pandemic and the fans not being there,
It might have really
the confidence and the self-esteem for the West Ham players and the team in general and the manager and whatever you want to call it.
It's the balance.
They've got a little thing going on where they're looking good, they're feeling good, and the vibe's nice. Do you know what I mean? The fans are back now. Let's see how long it lasts. This feel-good vibe between both parties.
So good little section about West Ham. I'm very happy we started not talking about Man U for the first time in a couple of weeks.
Well, it's not just West Ham because it's like the teams that you could say are not going to be certified in the top 4.
Yeah.
I know we always talk about the top 6, yeah, but the top 4. Like, you know, obviously you used to have Arsenal, Man U, Liverpool, and
Tottenham used to be there.
Tottenham used to be there. Chelsea used to be there. Man City used to be there. But now is more teams that are competing.
There's the top 3 and then the remainder.
Yeah.
We don't know what's going to happen. But from that West Ham game, 4-1.
Away at Villa.
Big result for them. Continuing that run of form, who are we picking from that team to get into the team of the week? Who stands out?
Declan Rice.
You see, he struggled to say that. Doesn't like Declan Rice. Got himself a little assist. Got himself a nice goal.
Yeah. Good
and obviously, he's just got that. Always the energy. He's a captain.
Shall I tell you what I don't like? I've got nothing against Declan Rice.
Go on. So why do you not like him?
English players.
All right.
Are always overrated.
Yeah.
Highly overrated, and they're given like a status.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm with that.
It similarly goes back to what your friend was saying about Mason Mount. Like if he was in an average team surrounded by average players, Mason Mount, we wouldn't even be.
Why English players are given that?
Yeah, he's right. Why English players? But then again,
no.
Not all white English
Rashford's
players.
got it. Obviously, like Greenwood gets it.
They still got booed in the media.
Yeah, all right, that's true as well, right?
I'm talking about
white English players can do no wrong in the media.
Yeah,
that
in the media. But in terms of when an English player is popping,
a prospect, regardless of his
colour, background,
creed,
whatever. If they're popping,
they have one of good.
Sturridge,
yeah, that's it.
Sterling, whoever. Wow, this guy's going to be the best player in the world.
Sterling, Rashford, they are held to a different set of rules
in the media. In terms of their personal life.
Not just their personal life, how they behave, how they carry themselves, whatever they do.
If they've got a tattoo, for example. I get that.
Like when, for example, I don't know which player it was. He bought a house for his parents. Like,
that was Sterling. That one.
Was that Sterling? He bought a house for his mum, and it was a 2.1 million pound house or something.
No. That was a Man City academy player.
A Man City academy player, and the Daily Mail absolutely slaughtered him.
Yeah, slaughtered him. Yeah.
But Phil Foden did the same thing.
And I bought a more expensive house.
Way more expensive.
And it's like he's rated highly for doing that.
Yeah.
And this guy's
I completely agree with what
because I remember that player was like 17 years old.
Yeah.
He hadn't never had a senior appearance for City yet. But obviously
he's a
well
prospect,
paid.
yeah.
But
he's a prospect.
And he's bought a house for his mum. Nothing wrong with that.
If Man City are paying him that much money, it must be for a reason.
Rashford got. He bought 4 houses in a new build in Manchester.
Yeah.
as an investment.
Yeah.
And he got for that.
Did he?
Yeah, like he's doing a business investment.
In my opinion, Rashford can do no wrong.
He can't. He's the hero of the people.
If he was to now run to be the Prime Minister of this country, like I would say a lot of people would vote for him because based upon his character and how much of a nice guy he is, how he cares for the poor,
for the community.
and if you look at the people that are the most giving, I know this is like off football topic, but he is a very, very giving person, a charitable person. I know we're Muslims, so we have to think about giving to charity, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to think about that, but he wants to do it. So you got to rate him for that.
And it's the time, innit? It's the time. For me, all the footballers have got the money. A lot of them do give their money away, but he's put in his time. He's put his status and his brand on the front face. And he could have backfired against him, and some politicians, not many, but they've tried to even shoot back at him and stick to football.
Cheeky, aren't they?
I know. Right, so we'll go back to the West Ham game. Rice is in our team of the week, right? But you were talking about overrated players, and you mentioned my friend, but I don't think we've mentioned him in the episode yet. My friend Big D, the Raji.
Yeah, talking about Mason Mount.
So why we call him Big D,
Because he's a little guy. Because he's the total opposite.
He's not little, skinny guy, yeah.
Okay, well you said little guy.
Yeah. But he plays with a big heart in it.
Okay.
He plays a good player as well.
Yeah.
But obviously Chelsea fan. There's always something wrong with Chelsea.
That's why I said he's a little guy, because he's a Chelsea fan.
And he watches the podcast regularly, and he was like disappointed that we didn't mention the 7-0. Like we didn't give it enough.
No disrespect.
We didn't give it enough
emphasis.
Yeah. And specifically Mason Mount's hat-trick.
No disrespect to Norwich, yeah. They're a shit team.
Yes.
Right? They should already announce that Norwich are going to get
Yeah.
relegated.
Relegation
They're out
ticks.
already. They're done.
Yeah,
they're
already,
finished. They're back to the Championship.
They should grade that
Yeah.
position out, innit?
That,
Grade
number 20 is
Norwich out.
gone. You know what I mean? Put the R next to them now. Yeah. Or put a H there. Hopeless for now.
Yeah.
Until they get relegated. Do you know what I mean? You score 3 against them. No offense, but there's nothing to be proud of.
Yes.
Go do that against a big team. Do it against West Ham. They couldn't do that against Brentford, could they?
But has any other team 7-0 Norwich yet? That's the question you got to ask yourself. This is like, beating a team 3-0, beating Norwich 3-0, beating them 2.
Pretty much every big team out there, Liverpool beat them 5-0.
Yeah.
City, have they played them?
I don't think City's played them yet.
Whatever, but they'll probably beat them 10-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They will pagger them. They will pagger them.
Everyone's gonna pan them, right? And it was easy work. Now let's be honest, right? That's not something that you should be saying. Oh wow, like you know what? I'll tell you something. This is what This is what I'm trying to make you understand. This guy doesn't understand either. When Man City went to Liverpool, and the way they played against Liverpool at Anfield, yeah, you have to turn around and say, wow, that was impressive, because not many teams could go there and do that. Chelsea went to Anfield, didn't they? What did they play like? I didn't think they played very well.
Yeah.
They weren't that impressive. They were playing on the counter. They didn't boss the game. And they had a man sent off as well, didn't they? Or was it one of the? I think Chelsea had a man sent. I can't remember who got sent off, or a player got sent off. Yeah. They didn't control the game. They didn't look like, you know what, we're here to show you guys that we're coming for your crown as one of the top teams.
Title, yeah.
There was none of that. Chelsea went to the bridge, and what did they do? In a match where Chelsea should be thinking, you know what, we're going to make a statement here today. These are the champions, but they're not going to look like champions today.
City came to the bridge.
Yeah, City came to the bridge, yeah. And then what did City do to them? They schooled them. Pep gave them a schooling on how to play football. Where was Mason Mount in that game?
So all right.
So your friend needs to understand. Don't talk to me about scoring 3 goals against Norwich. Turn up in a big game against a big team and score 3 goals. Then they went away to Juve, the European champions. They lost there.
Yeah.
I could give you result after result where Chelsea have been shit. Yeah. Don't come to me about Norwich.
I told you what I'm saying about Chelsea.
I know. But
for me, with Chelsea, they're going to beat all the small teams.
Yeah.
And that gives you a chance of winning the league.
Of course it does.
Yeah,
they're going to be right up there. They're going to be up there. But they're not worthy of saying, oh, wow, amazing. Yeah, you scored 3 goals against Norwich. Get out, man.
Let's move. All right. Oh, you're on about Mount now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's move to Mount. 3 goals against Norwich. Now, Big D, my boy. My other boy, Big H, also a big Chelsea fan. I'm almost going to call it Arsenal fans, because that's how you're acting right now, yeah? Mason Mount, to me, and I've said this to them, I like Mason Mount. But when I'm in the room with them, they make me despise him. Because they make him out to be the next Ozil, the next, I don't know, the next Lampard, the next someone with special quality.
He's nowhere near Lampard's level.
Special quality. For me, Mason Mount, I did it as a joke. Whilst we were watching the final, Euros final, I was like, this guy, you're hyping him up. His best highlights are going to be him pressing the ball down and winning it high. That's his best attribute. But no. Mason Mount's best attribute is energy, work rate, whatever. He's got decent everything else. His average level of dribbling, passing, shooting, all of it is a good level.
Yeah, it's a very good level.
But he's not super special at one thing. So that, for me, doesn't make him as special as a...
Whose level of player? Like, look at other English prospects, right?
Yeah.
What level would you put him at?
So, alright, so for me, I'm not going to say, like, when you look at Phil Foden, you can think, wow, special. Technically exceptional.
Yeah.
You can look at something about him. Look at Greenwood. Wow, special. Finishing, unreal. Nobody can touch him when it comes to finishing.
Movement, link up. You're thinking, this guy's something
extra
else.
special, yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Mount has got all of those things, but
it's alright.
But he's not. I don't see, like I said, his pressing ability, his aggression, like his tactical awareness. That is his best attribute. Honest, for me, that's what I want him in my team for.
Do you think, he's on the same level as Greenwood? Like, I think Phil Foden right now is the best. The best of the youngsters. The youngsters, yeah. Okay. He's head and shoulders above the rest right now. Based upon.
Is Grealish in that category of youngsters?
Yeah,
25. Grealish included.
Yeah, because Mason Mount 22. There's not much difference in age.
Not much difference. Okay.
And development. In fact, you could argue that Mason Mount had better developmental opportunities than Grealish, because Grealish has been at Villa and he's been at Chelsea from day dot.
And then he went to Derby and then came back and he's been looked after. All right, let's look at this, let's look. Declan Rice, I'm not saying for position. Declan Rice.
I rate Declan Rice higher than Mason Mount.
And
as a prospect.
Kalvin Phillips.
I rate him higher than Mason Mount.
Saka.
I rate him higher than Mason Mount.
Rashford.
Way higher than Mason Mount.
Foden.
In my opinion, Phil Foden is right at the top, directly underneath Rashford.
Yeah.
But I rate
But
Rashford
Grealish
very
is
high.
there, isn't it?
But Grealish is
Grealish is
in my
there.
opinion, right next to Rashford is
Yeah.
Grealish.
Yeah, Grealish is
just
hard.
underneath. He's a
Grealish
very,
is
very good
special.
player. He's special.
That's special. Isn't
Yeah.
it? You pay 100 million for that.
You do.
You do, innit?
Now, would you pay 100 mil for Mason Mount?
You know
No,
what?
you wouldn't.
You know, I'm not. I don't want to dismount.
You wouldn't.
Because Mount makes it work.
No, but
Mount
that's not
makes
the
it
question.
work. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
not the question. Would you pay 100? Would you be happy if Man U paid 100 mil for him?
Nah.
No, you
can
wouldn't.
buy Mason
That-
Mount for 40 mil. 40
Thank
mil
you.
From another
continent.
Yeah, yeah.
You could get a Mason Mount who's probably better than him.
Mason Mount is like I don't know. He's a bit of a Kovacic. Like these kind of players, hard working.
Kovacic is better than him.
You think Kovacic is better?
Way more of a technical footballer than Mason Mount.
All right, now you
No,
go
you
in
know
now.
he is.
You go in.
No, he is. Kovacic is a technical player.
He's a good. Look, Mount is a good player.
Kovacic
He's
has
got
won
technical
Champions Leagues
capability.
at Real Madrid.
Okay.
He's played with who?
He went to the semi-final of the World Cup as well.
He's a
with Croatia.
top player.
He's a great. I like Kovacic. I'm gonna give Mason Mount a bit of back in here. I think you're gonna back me with this though. Personality. On point.
Listen, the guy's a diamond, and
Yeah.
you can tell he's a diamond.
He's a G,
Why?
innit?
He's a lovely
G.
guy.
Yeah, lovely guy.
Lovely guy.
It's just
as in
Chelsea fans. Why?
I'm just talking football here.
Yeah, we're not talking
I'm not trying
personality.
I'm not talking personality, character as a person.
Yeah.
You can tell he's a lovely guy. I follow
Yeah.
him on social media. You can tell he's a nice person.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's
Well,
humble.
good-hearted.
Yeah, good-hearted.
Yeah.
But as a footballer, that's
not-
what we're talking about.
But we've got a vengeance because we see Chelsea fans make him out to be the next Frank Lampard.
He's not.
Let me tell you, he's not the next Frank Lampard.
He's
yeah?
not.
Frank Lampard was super special with the ball at his feet. Mason Mount is good with the ball at his feet. Super special with the ball outside off his feet.
I tell you what,
That's
man.
it. That's it for me.
He's got to show consistency, right? Like
With the final product.
Like when he gets on the ball,
Yeah.
with certain players, you expect something to happen.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So when Mason, like for example, Hazard, right?
Yeah.
Now Hazard, when he used to get on the ball against any team,
That's
home
it.
or away, you were thinking.
You
know
watch
what?
a match.
Once he got into, once he started a little run, you'd be thinking, yo, if he skips past one, skips past two, you're thinking, yo, is he going to shoot here? What's he going to do here?
1, 2.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mason Mount gets on the ball, you don't think that.
Is it?
Like Greenwood gets on the ball, you think something's going to happen, right? Rashford gets on the ball when he's on the wing and he's going to cut in and you're thinking, wait a minute, he could do something here. Foden, if he's in the final third, he could do something to make something happen. Mason Mount doesn't always do that.
I'll give you an unpopular opinion.
Just a bit of information as well. He hates Man United as well.
Oh yeah, actually, no, it's true. Yeah, Faz hates Man U.
I do.
He's not backing Man U because he wants to.
No.
He has to.
No.
Yeah.
No,
He
in
has
this
to.
situation, I'm just being real. In terms of these players that Man U have got, right? Look, I'll be honest with you. Greenwood, this is why I said, why did Man U buy Ronaldo?
Yeah, we both
Because
asked that
you're
question.
killing. Who are you killing? Greenwood.
Sancho as well.
Sancho.
Oh yeah, do you rate Mount over Sancho?
No, I don't.
You don't?
No.
I think we need to still see it, but in
Sancho in the German league,
yeah, you can't even touch that. Yeah, nobody. To be fair,
like if you watch Sancho and how he played in the German league, right?
even in the Champions League, when he played for Dortmund, it's mad.
In a setup that's good, as in they know how to press, to move, they play the right shapes, to take up the right positions, the link up, everything is right. Sancho's a proper baller.
He became
It's
something
just sad
special.
he's at Man United.
It's very sad.
If he went to Liverpool, wow.
Okay.
What Klopp would have done for him and his career and his progress.
Yeah. So right. We've talked about Mount enough, yeah. So I think we've said we like his personality, good player, and I think it's probably about the position as well. We're not here hyping Declan Rice and Phillips because they're guys that do the job in the midfield. They're good players, high quality players, and that's what Mount is to me. Is a guy that will do the job. I'm going to make my last point about
his
Mount.
job becomes so easy because who is he got playing behind him?
Kante, Jorginho, Kovacic,
these guys.
Saul.
Does he play week in, week out for Chelsea?
He does.
Every single week.
Pretty much.
When he's fully fit, he does.
No,
right?
pretty much. But
I'll tell you something.
Sometimes because
Ziyech,
yeah.
I rate him higher than Mason Mount.
But of course,
and he doesn't even play.
Yeah, but Ziyech has got that special.
This is what I mean.
So okay, is that reflective of his position? And still, that means to me, why are you as a Chelsea fan overhyping the guy? Because we hype the special players who do special things.
Yeah.
Mount doesn't do too many special things all the time. Once or twice, he'll pull out a banger.
Phil Foden went to Anfield and he scored an amazing goal.
Phil Foden this week, the disallowed goal.
Yes.
Wow.
Consistency, right?
Yes.
Foden shows his class time and time again. right? Mason Mount scored a hat-trick at Norwich, and now people are saying, oh, is he world class? Is he on the same level as these guys? He can't be even brought into the same conversation.
Can I round off my Mount point?
Of course you can.
You've heard this before, Big D, yeah? But I'm going to be honest with you, yeah? If we had, or England, I said we, astaghfirullah, yeah? If England had Jesse Lingard playing ahead of Mount, this World Cup, this Euros, things would have been different. I think we'd do much, much better. Attacking wise, we've got more sauce. And that's my unpopular opinion. Lingard, to me, as a number 10, much more special player than Mount.
Yeah,
can do a lot more.
He's better than.
And I think.
But he's older.
Older, yeah. We're not comparing the same thing. But like Southgate loves Mount. Always starts for him.
Shall I tell you why though? Because this comes down to Mount's character and personality.
Yeah,
right?
he's a likable guy.
It's because he puts in that graft.
Yes.
And then if the manager asks him to do anything, he's probably one of those guys, oh, I'll just go and do it. I'll go and do it. And yeah, he probably is kissing the right ass.
Yeah.
And Abdi's just said behind the camera, my guy's dressed like a scholar, but he's not talking like one today, is it?
Come here, Abdi. Come on, Abdi. Show yourself. You got to show yourself. Tell us.
Let Man United come in.
Let Man United come in. And thank God we've not spoke about Man United. So
I want to say something about Man U though, just quickly, right?
Go on. We're going to speak about Man U.
Okay.
Let's just do the Chelsea result then. Another
3-0 away at Newcastle.
And we're going to take...
Now your little D is going to come and tell you that we killed it, man. We just beat the Saudis at St James's Park, man. Look at us.
Okay. Are we going to get a Chelsea player in the team of the week?
No, we're not.
Okay, Big D. If you want to big up your boy Mount or Chelsea,
start your own podcast.
No, come to the podcast.
Send us the link.
No, come to the podcast. Because
we're not going to do it.
Come to the podcast.
No, don't bother coming.
Yeah, we'll bring you in as a special guest. And talk about Chelsea.
Allowed.
Because there's no love for Chelsea here.
There's no guests
This
allowed.
guy is an undercover Arsenal fan. He absolutely despises Chelsea because they're the best team in London. I just don't like Chelsea.
I like Chelsea's manager a lot. I hate their owner. Yeah.
I love a few players
for what he
squad.
does outside of football. I despise Chelsea's owner.
Yes.
Right? But Chelsea's manager, fantastic.
And
Chelsea's squad.
And N'Golo Kante.
Chelsea's squad is fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm not going to give a player smoke up his ass when he's not worthy of having it.
They love Reece James as well.
Reece James did well, man.
You like Reece James?
I like Reece James.
So should we get Reece James in the team?
You can have him in the team, yeah.
Have him in the team?
Have him in the team, yes.
Okay. We'll have Reece James in the team.
He scored 2.
So that's done, right?
Defender scored 2 goals. That you got to say. You know what? That's
today
impressive.
or was that last week in the 7-0?
That was this weekend against Newcastle. He scored 2 goals.
Fantastic. Kick.
Yeah.
Right. We've got a centre defensive midfielder now.
To be fair, you know what though, right?
And we've got Reece James.
I also like Chelsea's keeper.
I think we like a lot of players in Chelsea.
You know what I mean? Like
Edouard Mendy.
And he's not been in the team of the week once yet.
He has. He has.
Has it? When?
The last time when he Brentford.
Oh yes.
When he hit his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But I tell this week the keeper should be Ramsdale. For the save at Leicester.
Okay, so
we'll get to that.
Let's summarise. We'll go straight to Arsenal, I think. So, centre defensive mid, we've got Declan Rice. Right back, we've got Reece James.
Yeah.
Keeper Ramsdale because he's on fire.
And
you are here. 1 second. You are here. This is a loaded question. Back in Arsenal, saying Arsenal are back.
I've not said that. What I've said is
this. You've been saying
no.
Ramsdale and getting through games because of him. What's going on?
Let me just say one thing right now. I didn't say Arsenal are back. What I said was this.
Okay.
Considering they had such a bad start, right? Since that 5-0 thrashing at the Etihad, they've not lost a game.
Fantastic. 1 second. 1 second, yeah? 1 second.
Say it right. If you're going to say it right.
1 second, Faz. Right? You haven't said Arsenal are back, but you've come back from the grave. The Arsenal fan in you has come back from the grave. And you're talking up a bit. Now you are.
Not yet.
You're backing them more.
3 more games.
At the start of this, 6 episodes ago, you go look at episode 1. This guy's acting like he's a Sheffield United fan. now you're back. Now you can see it in his eyes. He's an Arsenal fan.
I said to myself, if they go to Leicester and they win, then you've got to hold your hands up and say, Man U have got a much better team than Arsenal.
Yes.
Right? They went there and they pretty much got outplayed.
Yeah, we did.
They got outclassed. Yeah. And I thought if they can go to Leicester and actually get a convincing win. Wait a minute. If you look at their run of games now, they've drawn 2 and I think they've won 7, something like that, right? And you got to put your hands up and say that's not bad. That's very good form.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And to go to Leicester, they've got a good manager, and to be honest, they made Leicester look average. They dealt with him that well. That well.
I think obviously the fact that your keeper is man of the match does tell you a bit about the performance as well.
Peter Schmeichel, his son is playing for the opposite team. He said that's the best save I've seen for years. He tweeted that during the match.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine that.
So yeah. To be fair, Schmeichel always points out the keepers.
Yeah, no,
he does like doing it because keepers don't get that rating in it. So
his son's playing in the opposite goal.
But Peter Schmeichel's fantastic stuff. So
Ramsdale's
in the team.
Yeah.
Arsenal are on the way back, and I think we need to leave it there. For me, just to summarise with Arteta, he's sticking to his guns. He's got a way of playing. He likes certain players. He's sticking with them.
You know what I rate?
Emile Smith Rowe.
He's not doing that. He's not doing 3-5-2 or the 3-4-3 or all these other variations. People playing 3 at the back. He's gone 4-4-2. Old school 4-4-2. No gaps in between the lines. There's no space for players to play in behind or play around the side. Like they look well drilled. And their defense has been shocking for a while. Now all of a sudden,
it looks like it's working.
More solidified than it has done in years. And they didn't look that. Like Leicester can be intimidating when they play when they get into the first 15 minutes of the second half. You thought, wow, they're banging on the door here.
Wow,
there's going to be a goal. But they just soaked up the pressure. Odegaard come on, and a lot of his passes were sideways, not forwards, and he was breaking down their play, just taking this thing out of the game. They managed the game very well. You wouldn't associate them to have that kind of maturity in their game to handle the game. Normally when they go ahead,
they've got a few players now who can do that.
But they got players that can do it now.
The CDM, Partey, exactly.
Odegaard.
And it's Smith Rowe, man. Smith Rowe now, that's the number 10, the English number 10 that I'm looking out for. I want to see him do bits because he's just
scored again.
He scored again. The winner, technically the winner. He's just got that bit of the smoothness, the silkiness.
Like he did this against a team that's, you could say, it's better than Arsenal.
It's
one of the better than Arsenal because they're one of the big teams, and they've won a Prem more recently than Arsenal has. They won the FA Cup last season. Arsenal won nothing last season. They're in the Europa League. Arsenal's not even playing midweek matches. They're just playing Premier League.
True, yeah. So it's a bigger team.
So you can say it's a bigger team right now. And look how comfortable they looked, and look how well he played.
So there you go. Smith Rowe's in as well.
Yeah, you can put him in.
It's looking like an English team right now. We might get a full English team at the moment.
To be honest, I wanted to put Gabriel in
as well.
Yeah, he scored a goal as well.
Okay, you can have him. I like his Brazilian. Can never say no to a Brazilian player. I used to be a Brazil fan growing up.
And whoever did his teeth, they're doing a fantastic job.
They did him as well.
Listen,
they all like to do him.
They're glowing. He scored a goal, and listen, I thought, wow, the floodlights have just been switched on. Man.
Like Firmino's. Remember Firmino's when he first did him?
Them Brazilians have gone to the same guy. I'm telling you. He's got a link on it.
Okay, Gabriel's in the team as a centre back. Next game, should we bring up City then? I think let's talk about City. A loss at Palace. Was it at Palace or was it at the Etihad?
At the Etihad.
At the Etihad. Yeah. So Palace had done this before. Townsend, do you remember that screamer?
Oh yeah.
They've done this before. They like to beat City. They can beat City. But another Arsenal man, Vieira. What a job he's doing.
He's only been in there a few months. And they already look better than what they did under Roy Hodgson. Ever did.
So this for me is when I talk about managers. When we talk about people are like, give Ole time, give this person time. Even Arteta, give Arteta time, give Lampard time. Lampard's a perfect example. I'm thinking you don't give Lampard time or whatever. People are like, and then some people are the opposite. Oh, club legends should never manage teams. No. Certain managers, they've just got it. Certain players, ex-players, they've just got that tactical game. And you can imagine, someone like Vieira, you can imagine that in his head, football, it just clicks. Yeah? You can imagine, let's say, Pep Guardiola, the type of player was, the type of position he was, it just clicks. Xavi, I bet you he does great now.
He's going to kill
in Barcelona.
I'm telling you,
it just clicks. Yeah. There's certain guys, Zidane, of course, it's going to just click.
It's just going to click. Listen, with some guys, it just works.
Yeah.
And it comes natural to them. Not all players can do it. And that's why we're seeing this, to be honest. Like some players have come in and they failed. Like to be honest, I'm surprised that Lampard's being discussed for the Newcastle job.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I know.
Oh my days.
No, I wonder what little D's thinking about that.
That's the worst appointment you could ask for.
I'm telling you.
Solkjaer would be a better option. Like if you want to build a squad, give it with
build a team.
Yeah, with bare money. Give Solkjaer bare money. He'll build you a 6 squad. Then replace it with someone who's going to win something with it. You know what? Like it's mad. It's mad. Yeah, Lampard. No, that's.
I tell you who I'd like to see at Newcastle.
Go on.
Mourinho. with a blank checkbook.
With a blank check.
You know, with a blank checkbook.
Because he'd be able to attract those players as well.
You bring the players in and he would do bits.
I think he would.
Respect.
Football editing. He sues the Saudis, isn't it? Yo, he sues working with the Saudis.
I am telling you now, the Saudis would love him.
Yeah, they would.
They'd probably end up killing him as well. They'd have him assassinated. Kill him. Halas,
Finish him.
Habibi, kill him tonight.
Bring him to the Saudi embassy.
Bring me his head tonight. Tonight I want Mourinho soup.
He's going to say something, innit?
Mourinho soup.
He's going to say something.
Kill him now.
That's it, bring him to me.
Fawad, just kill him. Fawad, kill him.
Ah, yeah, Sheikh.
I am telling you.
Yeah, Sheikh.
I'm sending Mahmoud now, kill him. Mahmoud is coming on a Jamal. Ta'al.
Yo, this is so racist, yeah? But yo, I'm an Arab. I'm allowing it. I'm permitting it, yeah? We can diss the Saudis.
It was good though.
We can diss the Saudis. No, we can diss the Saudis, man.
I don't like the Saudis.
I like Saudi people.
No, the people are lovely.
I might never be able to go to Saudi again after this. But the government have made skeptical decisions, yeah? This is a football podcast. Yes, it is. But they are only a big team. And you know what? This is part of their brand. Yeah. But we're talking about Saudi Arabia and the government of Saudi Arabia involved in a football team. What are they also involved in?
Telling you, that's why they were allowed to take
Yemen,
over.
One moment. Yemen, not right.
Not right at all.
What's happening in Yemen, as people, as fellow Muslims, fellow Arabs.
Not nice at all, man. It's
so
evil.
we'll allow that joke.
Yeah.
We can be.
There's gonna be more jokes.
Racist.
there's gonna be plenty more of them jokes.
Yo, I went to Saudi school. Grew up in a Saudi Arabic school on the weekends, and we used to play against the Saudis. We used to have a Libyan team versus a Saudi team. Obviously, Libyans are way more blessed with football, but Saudis take football very seriously.
I know they do.
To be fair, actually, I can't even say that their league is really good, top quality. Their team's quite good and stuff, right? But the lads, like growing up, we just had it. They did not have it, and we used to beat them. One time we beat the team so bad. They were like Libyans, Saudis against Libyans, yeah. And in the end, after we finished, we wiped the floor with it. There was me. It was like I was a bit older. I was the boss, the captain, bossing things in the back, but scoring a few goals.
Killed them.
And then we had a young lad called Yusuf Al-Mana. Baller. Gets the ball and just dribbled the whole team in it. I had a cracking shot. He had that, and we both defended together. And it was only me and Yusuf really bossing it. At the end of the game, we walked off, and the guy was vexed, walking up the hill back to the classroom. He's so vexed, looking at me. I was like, "Come on! I thought you said the Saudis are gonna beat us or whatever." He looked at me, and goes, "It's Libyan here." Saudiyin here.
Wow.
He said, the Libyans are here
and the Saudis
are here. After that, I was like, okay, we never was merciful, never mercy again. We were boys before that.
You give it your motors, didn't you?
Yeah. No comment. Married man, akhi. But no. Yeah, so I don't know. That stuck with me, innit? So now we'll give it back to the Saudi government, innit? Inshallah.
Standard.
Astaghfirullah, man. I wanted to go Saudi then. I didn't want to go.
You're not going now.
I wanted to go Hajj, bro.
Sorry, you're not going now.
Not at all. You are Arab.
You're going to get there and say, you've seen a video of Nigel Farage and say, you were all laughing at me. Well, you're not laughing now. You're going to get there and say, you were laughing me? You're not laughing anymore. For what? Bring Mahmoud.
Bring
Mahmoud. The big one is here. No, the bald one. Bring.
No, blonde one. He's okay.
The Baghdadi? No, he's not coming.
Bring him here. He do taxi job.
Make him clean everything first. Make him do the cleaning first.
Make him clean toilets. Right. We've not done enough football today, have we?
It's been bants.
It's been more bants than football.
But I'll tell you something, right?
Go on.
I expect them to sign a manager that's not that well known.
Yeah.
Just for the time being, to build a bit of a team, and then they're going to build it and build. They won't be competing for the top 4 for a
while. Yeah. So it's a building
few
job
years at least. Yeah.
To be fair, with Frank Lampard, if you give him his due, what he did was create a good aura. And
the players were happy, weren't they?
Yeah. And you might want that. He's got credibility in England.
Yeah.
It's credible in terms of as a player who was respected. Even when he left.
Even attracting players, you know.
Yeah.
He would be able to attract players.
And you know what the best thing is? The best thing that about Chelsea, and I think I'll mention it in our WhatsApp group, is they don't let it get embarrassing for a manager. Yeah, there's ruthless. Yeah. But when they leave, when that manager leaves and he got sacked, You don't think, oh, Mourinho's never going to get hired again, or Lampard's never going to get hired again, because they cut it before it gets embarrassing. The team keeps.
He doesn't wait. He doesn't wait.
So the team keeps their reputation, but so does the manager. And really and truly, if you think about it,
what about if Tottenham let Nuno go? He'd be good for Newcastle.
I think that's the one.
He would do
From the
so
Prem,
well.
really, that's the one you want. Because if he had money,
he would kill it.
You could tell, because he'd probably buy half the Wolves team first. And why not?
Why not?
Why not? Buy Jimenez.
Traore on one side, and what's the other guy now?
Saint-Maximin.
Oh my God! Can you imagine them two?
You rate Traore too much, man.
He's a baller.
That final product. They're the guys that annoy me in life.
He's a baller.
If you don't have a final product, there's no point. You'd be a baller as much as
Would you say that to his face?
No, probably be like, yo, can I get a picture, please?
Would you dare say that to his face?
If I was managing him, I'd just say, bro, like, fix this up, or you're not playing.
No, you wouldn't.
After a bit.
If you were his manager, you wouldn't say that to him. You said, please, if you can, just score a goal today.
No, I did it. You know what? I can't even say it, because one of our players has not been firing. And I had to put him to the side.
Did you ask him nicely?
First time we dropped him from the starting lineup.
Yeah.
And I believe in the guy. He's a fantastic player, but his touch and final product's been lacking for a while. Gave him so many chances. But the way I said it was nice, but you can't, if it costs you
as a team, then
you can't do it. You can't do it. And you know what? I feel like if they had someone who could finish a bit better than Traore and could do half of what he does,
he won't be on the starting lineup.
Yeah.
But he's been playing well.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player. So.
But he's not in the team of the week.
Yeah, of course he's not. But where were we with the team of the week? English players have got him. Emile Smith-Rowe's got him. Patrick Vieira's team. Anyone from
I think he's the manager of the week, by the way.
Manager of the week, Patrick Vieira.
To go to the champions and win away.
Almost not school them, but play well.
Credit where credit's
due. Well. You like Gallagher? You said Gallagher's better than Mason Mount. You like him more? That's a good shout, you know.
He's playing Crystal Palace and he bossed that midfield. He's got a similar kind of tenacity and aggression, but his final product, he knows where the goal is a bit more. I think he did very well. Very well. Fantastic stuff. So we're getting him in the team of the week as well. Yep. All out English midfield. Rice with Gallagher and Emile Smith-Rowe. Yeah. That might have won the Euros. Nice. Yeah, it could have done. Not bad. It works. Not bad. It works. Right. Anyone else? Zaha. Worth a shout. Yeah, he's not been doing it that regularly. I know he's got 50 goals now in the Prem, but. No. But that's the first, you said that's first Crystal Palace player as well to achieve that, by the way. It's fantastic. Which is fantastic. It's great. Yeah, it is great. He was loyal to Crystal Palace. Yeah, he was, Could have moved, did move. Didn't enjoy it, went back. No, it wasn't that he didn't enjoy it. David Moyes didn't like him. You know why he didn't like him? Yeah, because he was seeing his daughter. That's mad. Yeah. Okay, so should we move on to Man U yet? Because Abs is looking like he's not interested now. He's not interested at all. He's a proper Man U fan, isn't it? He looks like we forced him to be here anyway. Is it? He's flying in front of the camera, bring me back to my knife. Yeah. Right, so does any Man City player get in? No. They lost 2-0 against Crystal Palace. So Foden doesn't get in, yeah? Foden doesn't get in. And neither does Grealish. He doesn't. Are they missing a striker? I don't think they are. They're not because they get the chances, and this is what I would always say about them is when they lose, you don't think, oh, they didn't create enough chances, they deserve to lose. No, they create chances. You always think they just weren't clinical enough, and they conceded 2 today. That's right. So you lose them games. But sometimes you just think a real savage striker, even Olivier Giroud, for example, if you buy someone like that, bring him on at 70 minutes and get your goal. They would have won, you know. Yeah, and get your goal. Giroud would have won him that game. Sometimes you just got to force it. That kind of game, Giroud would have won him that kind of game. That's the player they're missing. They're not missing a starting striker every week. You could obviously get one, but they're missing someone who can get a goal, who can somehow, somewhere get it. You know, we were talking obviously in the group today about Tottenham, and that the team looks disjointed. I know a kid, right, whose family is very well connected to the club, right? Okay. And he was saying. Well, he was telling me that there was a scandal last season, right, where one of the players did a John Terry to another player's missus. Really? Wow. Yeah. In the Tottenham team. No. So Daniel Levy made all the players sign a contract, like a gag order, non-disclosure. They can't talk about it. If they do, there's a heavy fine, and they're going to get done over. So half the team sided with the guy that did the John Terry, right? And half the team, well, obviously there was boys on it, a lot of the girls. for the streets. You know what I mean? You can't blame him. It's her. That's the problem.
We blame the missus.
But half the team have also sided with the guy who's missing it. Was as you would like. Obviously, you shouldn't. Listen, man. Regardless, you shouldn't have gone there, man.
Your boys, your teammates, you shouldn't do it. Yeah.
So and apparently it got physical. Apparently Dyer punched that guy. So that's why it looks.
Dyer's not involved.
No, Dyer's not involved. But
so Dyer's neutral.
But he punched the guy that did the John Terry, right?
John Terry. Okay.
Right. Now,
for non-football fans, they don't know what a John Terry is.
So you see what I mean?
Yeah. Look at him, he's excited. He's finally excited. We've broken some news here.
So because of that,
we're going to get fined by Levy, man.
I don't care about Levy, bro.
We don't have the urban ballers, no money, just techers.
I'm going to have to send my friend to his house.
Yo, this non-disclosure. Okay.
Give you a non-disclosure. I'll see you later, bro.
Listen, man. Yo, you destroy my fix, man.
Sorry,
what's going on?
So, basically, because of that, and this is that back to the Harry Kane thing as well, because Harry Kane was disagreeing with the guy that did the John Terry thing. So the team now is literally disjointed in a massive way because of that whole thing. And then who's going to come in now to fix that? You have to get rid of them players.
Yeah,
and he's not done that. He's thinking, no, I'm going to keep it. I've told them all. Job's shut now. It's done now. That's it now. Let's just play football. It don't work like that.
I think there's a thing with any team. I think after every bit you need a cycle. Some players can stay, but you need to cycle out some of the old. Keep it fresh.
But now on top of that, now Harry Kane clearly looks like just not bothered.
It's bad. It's bad to see.
No, but I feel sorry for him.
That's why he was so eager in the summer.
Yeah, to leave. Because of what's happened. And not only that, if he's had an agreement with Levy, so that Levy's saying, listen, you've got to stay, alright, then if I'll stay, but I'm not going to play to how I can play, you don't deserve it, because you lied. You can't blame him for that.
Yeah, I get that. He wants to win something, doesn't he? So.
But the thing is, if Pogba was behaving like that, you and Graham Souness and everybody else would be killing him. Harry Kane's behaving like this. Only one pundit's killed him for behaving like this, and that's Roy Keane, because he's the real one.
Okay. I'll start doing Kane the same way then. Yeah?
You've gotta. Because look at the way he's been performing in the previous seasons.
Pogba is absolutely dead. Yeah? I'll say it again, every episode I say, I would never, ever select that player in a Man U squad again if I was a Man U
Okay, Souness, calm down.
I am Souness. When it comes to Pogba, the guy's work rate, diabolical.
You're a hater.
I don't hate him.
You do.
I love him on the ball.
This is the definition of hate.
Off the ball.
You're a liar.
You know what? My way of seeing football is just, I can't have someone who's lacking. I wouldn't have Mesut Ozil in my team. I wouldn't. I might, because he's so special. I might. But I wouldn't do it. I'd rather not. I'd rather have the Mason Mount type than a Mesut Ozil and make up for it elsewhere. Or find someone who... Prime, Mesut Ozil, who played in Real Madrid. Okay, not prime. Okay,
alongside Ronaldo.
No, not prime because
and Benz.
No, not prime. No, not prime. Not prime.
Are you feeling okay?
No.
This is how I know you're an idiot.
Rewind. Cut it.
No, cut
that out. No.
2 weeks in a row now. This guy is talking daft.
Oh, yo, the comments have been mad. The comments on my Facebook, man.
A prime Ozil.
You forget this. We're talking about. Where did people have you seen the gif where someone is it a gif or a gif? Yeah. This guy.
I call it a gif.
This guy put a thing when I picked the most Salah This guy put a guy in the fans and just takes off one t-shirt and he's got into the other t-shirt. No, it's not me. It's not me,
Calm
man.
down, you convertible.
I've had to defend myself so hard to everyone. Everyone's just like, come on, man. Like,
you can't defend your block, can you, Maguire? You're finished.
Did you see what Roy Keane said about Maguire?
Yeah. Did you see his impression?
Yeah.
What have I been saying?
Yeah. Okay. I'm hearing it. I'm seeing it.
Now you're seeing it.
I'm seeing it.
Roy Keane's not no joke.
Yeah, it's not a joke. Right, we've moved past this now, right? Where were we with Team of the Week, the matches? City. We've moved past City. Nobody's getting in from the City team. We've got Gallagher. We've got Rice. We've got Emile Smith-Rowe. We've got the right back, Reece James. We've got Ramsdale. We've got Gabriel. And we also have the manager.
Who's the left back?
We haven't got a left back yet, but the manager is going to be Patrick Vieira.
Yeah.
Okay, next game.
Patrick Vieira
Liverpool.
or Potter. Because he went to Anfield and got a draw.
There you go. So the Liverpool game, that's mad, isn't it?
And that, to Liverpool,
2-2.
is like a loss.
the way they came back as well into the game.
You got to give so much credit to Brighton.
To Graham Potter. You love Graham Potter. You think he's the next potentially
I think he's going to be
manager.
the first English manager.
The first, maybe the next, the first.
I don't think any English managers won the Premier League. He's going to be the first English manager since it became the Premiership.
It became the Premiership,
Since no English managers won it, and I think Potter's going to be the first Englishman to win it.
You think he's going to go to City after
Pep goes?
Wow, you rate him that highly?
Yeah, I do.
You know,
if you look at Brighton shouldn't be doing what they're doing. They shouldn't be playing the way they're playing and going to Anfield and getting a draw. They shouldn't be. But they're looking like a class outfit.
This is Anfield. Yeah, this is the team that 5-0'd Ronaldo last week.
Yeah.
A team with Ronaldo in it.
Yeah.
Where Ronaldo was kicking out, lashing out.
But you would argue that Brighton's better than Man United. Even got better individuals. As a team, Brighton's better.
Yeah, of course.
They've got a better manager. To go to Brighton, you worry for your team because you think this is going to be a tough game.
2-2.
Now, Arsenal going to Brighton and getting a 0-0 draw and preventing them from scoring
looks good.
What were you saying after that game? The team's dead. The team's dead. I can't wait for your boys to go to Brighton where you're going to get battered. Even when you got 15 at the back, you're still going to get battered, brother.
Okay, so who are we getting in from Brighton? Should we get
Bissouma? We can't.
Bissouma. We can't now.
We'll have to.
We could swap someone out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You like Bissouma, innit? Bissouma's hard. Trossard. I like Trossard.
Good player.
I think he's a wonderful player. And we don't have a left winger for now. We can get him in, you know.
For who?
There's no left winger yet, so it's Trossard.
Okay.
Yeah, so right now we can get Trossard in.
Put Trossard in.
And then we can swap him out if we feel like it. I think he's just one of them guys who for the last whole season, at least, when I watch Brighton play, you look at him and, you know, this is because when you play Fantasy Premier League, you look out for those undervalued players who are going to get you points. And Trossard is one of them guys who have always been a mainstay in my team. Okay. Just because you watch them play and you think the chances always are going to go through him. Yeah. Assists, anything special they do, it goes through him. A lot of it.
He makes that difference.
Yeah, he's their special player. Yeah. So let's get Trossard in, man.
Okay.
A draw. He scored the drawing goal.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And a draw against Liverpool at Anfield.
Bro's like a win.
It's fantastic.
That 1 point is like 3 points.
It is.
Because when it comes to the end of the season, that's what that 1 point's going to be like.
Yeah.
3 points. Because not many teams are going to go there and get a point.
They're not.
Not many teams are going to go there and get anywhere near a point. They're going to get battered. So that's a big achievement for them.
Okay, let's move. Move quickly to Leeds beating
Norwich.
Norwich 2-1, just about. I'm worried for Leeds.
I think
I'm really concerned for them because.
Not that you're bothered anyway.
Yeah, I'm not that bothered, but for the City and for Bielsa, for Phillips, for a few of the players, Rafinha, I do have obviously I like the team. I don't like the supporters because I live around them. Mm-hmm. I know what they're like. So forget half of the fan base of Leeds. Let's say it out there, pure racists. The club doesn't bring in players from my background. There's only a select type of player. If you're friends of friends of friends of someone at the club, then you go in. Yeah. Or if you're a certain type of player from Chapeltown, literally they're like a certain special player. They've got a profile, fast, strong, black player. That's it. That's what they're like. It's weird, isn't it? And those black players, they go there, they still don't make the first team in the end. Very rare for them to make the first team. They go through the academy, but then they don't make the first team. And then Arabs, they don't get them in. The Pakistanis, they don't get them in. Certain areas, no matter if you're white, black, brown, they don't get them in. Yeah. Only certain players with connections to the club. And it's mad. It's mad because it's probably like that in a lot of clubs around England. But I know this one personally. I know when I see Leeds fans or a guy with a Leeds tattoo in the city centre of Leeds,
you know he's racist.
When they're drunk. And I'm walking past, they're all looking at me like, oh, can we make a joke about this guy? Yeah. One of my friends had been hit in the face as a kid by Leeds fans, like just walking through, literally walking in town, walking past the wrong pub, and he get hit. And it wasn't that long ago, it was 10 years ago. Yeah, half of that fan base I don't respect. But the team, the City, obviously I love, like I'm a Leeds boy. And Bielsa and what he's doing is fantastic. So, yeah, and I love what Rafinha, I think there is a shining light, like Trossard is for... Trossard is for Brighton. Rafinha is that shining star.
He's a very good player.
Another fantastic goal. Wing play, unreal.
Very good goal.
Unreal wing play. So,
very good goal.
And he's someone City would want a player like that. If they lost Mahrez or if they sold someone or whatever, I can see him fitting that.
But
City team.
Sterling might be leaving Man City
Well, there you
as a
go.
replacement for Sterling.
It's fantastic. What a player though.
Yeah.
Rafinha is a fantastic.
And you could say he's
player.
probably a better finisher than Sterling. As
He's
in,
got
he doesn't need as many chances as Sterling has to go through before he scores a goal.
Yeah, no, he's. You know what? When he's got a picture of how he's going to put the ball in the back of the net. I think Sterling, when he was younger, never had a picture. Always.
Rafinha reads the game, but he's Brazilian. It's naturally ingrained. Maybe not all of them, but the attacking players, they know what they're doing when they get on the ball. They see everything, and they know what they need to do.
We love it, innit? When a Brazilian.
Yeah. Especially when they're a good attacking player.
We love it.
Yeah,
we love it.
Appreciate it.
So we can try and get for Rafinha in the team. We'll try.
In the front three.
In the front three on the right side.
Okay.
We'll try get him in. He still might be replaced.
Okay.
Because I think we're still missing a big striker. We might have to get in 2 strikers this week. We're not got there yet. So, good win for them. But I'm still worried. Second win of the season against Norwich. Struggled a bit as well. Can't be struggling against Norwich if you're Leeds. You've got to be putting them away. But they have been. That's what they've been. They've been getting draws when there should have been wins. They're struggling to just see games over the line.
Let's hope they turn it around now and move forward and start building on that win.
Yeah, because I think everyone loves Leeds as well. Loves the way they play. A good game still to watch.
I'll gonna shout strikers for you.
You want strikers?
I'll tell you who's in the team of the week for the strikers. Ronaldo and Kalvin.
Ronaldo and Cavani.
Yeah.
Wow.
This man hates United.
Wow. Come here.
What should I do?
This is your segment.
I'll tell you why.
Sit here and just smile. Let's see you smile. Let's see your smile.
He just said he was Ronaldo and Cavani in this team.
Yo, yes, we made it.
I told you I was going to surprise you with the team of the
You
week.
surprised me. Yo, you got me. What the? How?
I'll tell you why.
Go on.
Ronaldo's goal was Van Persie-esque. And I like the goal. But I also like the way Cavani played and linked up with Ronaldo yesterday.
Yeah, them two just...
I did like that. But at the same time, like the point you made in the group chat earlier, what does that mean for Greenwood and Sancho
And Rashford.
now?
Rashford as well.
What does it mean for them now?
Did they even play? Greenwood and Sancho didn't even play?
No, they didn't play.
Lingard came on.
Yeah.
And Rashford came on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, look, because Lingard is rated by
Ollie rates him.
And he's a good
Lingard's
player.
a really good player. But he can play that.
That role,
play any formation, That's the best thing
especially
about him.
that style of play, Lingard will play in that game very well.
Yeah.
Really well. Because his link up play is very good and he can hold the ball up. But like I'm saying, like I appreciate the way they linked up. Ronaldo got an assist and a goal. Cavani got a goal, and just the way that they looked like they were, like they're old, combined age of 70, I think.
Them two.
Did you know that they've got a combined age of 70
Wow.
years old? Both of
But
them.
they've got
one's
combined-
36, one's 34.
Got a combined goals of 1,200 or something.
Yep, this is what I'm saying.
Career goals, so it's mad. It's mad.
The reason why I wanted Ronaldo in the team this week is he scored 4 goals in the Prem since coming back now, I think, or 5 goals in the Prem in 6 appearances or whatever it is. Messi's not scored 1 in the French league.
No.
In the domestic league, Messi's not scored 1 goal.
Wow. Do you know what else?
And he got subbed at half time.
Their win ratio of games when he's been in the team in the league is about 60%. Their win ratio of games without him is 100% in the league.
Wow.
They win games without him 100%. With him, they're struggling. PSG is struggling in the French league.
You can understand though.
I don't know. I love Messi, so I can't even say anything. I love the way he plays.
No, it's not him as a player. It's because the players automatically think, we'll just give it to Messi. He'll have to do something. Whereas they've got other individuals in that team that can do something special.
I think it's a very difficult thing to get Messi into a superstar team and then find the balance.
Him and Neymar, they know each other's game very well. They know each other's game, yeah. But it's about
it's going to work.
It's going to work. It's going to click. Once it clicks for them. Don't forget it's a 2-year contract. Once it clicks for them. But right now, he's not got 1 goal in their domestic league.
But Ronaldo's got that.
Ronaldo's got 4 or 5.
Can I tell you something else? Ronaldo went through his longest game drought since being at Man U all those years ago before this goal. I think it was a 2-game goal drought. Yeah, the longest it's been since he left Man U for him not to get a goal was 2 games.
2 games?
Yeah, and that's happened again now under Ole, of course. Bro, the guy has not had a game drought. of 2 games
Wow.
for like 12 years.
Wow.
Yo, it's mad.
That is mad.
It's mad, and you know what? You got to put some respect on his name.
You have to put respect
I've
on his name.
disrespected the guy in this podcast. Yo, I can't even do it again. The guy is too good. And I realised when we were in the car talking with Abs about this, I was like, you know what? I can't disrespect Ronaldo. I've got a diss Ole. I've got a diss what is like. You know what I was saying? I was literally saying, how has this guy come to here to ruin his legacy? How has he come back to Man U?
I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah, but he's come to like prove himself again at 36. He wants to prove that I can carry Man U to a title or something. But bro, don't take that risk.
That you got to respect that.
You got to respect that.
You know his post-match interview. They said, you know, the people were talking negatively. He goes, "I've been in the game 18 years. It doesn't affect me."
It doesn't affect me.
I was listening to. I was thinking, this guy, man.
What?
You know, that's how you know he knows what he can do even now. He knows what he can do even now. And that's why other players respect him so much, because they see it on the. You won't hear any other player saying, "Yo, Ronaldo's dog shit."
You know what? Yeah.
You won't hear none of the players saying it.
They can't.
Because don't forget, in the Portuguese team, you got Bernardo Silva, Bruno. You got players that play in other top teams. Jota. So they go back, right? And they must be saying, "Yo, listen, he's not finished yet, you know."
Yeah.
Yo, we see him in training. He is not finished yet.
You know the finish you say about Van Persie or whatever. Those goals are fantastic.
It's not as good as Van Persie's goal, but it's a difficult.
It doesn't look as good. That
very difficult.
Can only be finished in the angle that he shot the ball. It could have been higher or lower, but the angle had to be perfection.
That's right.
And the ball came over the player.
What a goal.
So he couldn't see over the player. So
that's right.
It just had to be so perfect. And
that was his
quality,
instinct.
Yeah,
that's his instinct.
Quality only exists for a very, very select few players. I'm not saying Van Persie's wasn't better, because Van Persie's got that instinct, you know.
Yeah.
When people pull them off regularly, but Ronaldo's got that skill,
of course,
and he always will. And that's the point. And Bruno's more, by the way, that had to be inch perfect as well. It had to be like pinpoint perfect.
Of course.
But it wasn't as good as the finish, obviously. The finish is the next level.
That wasn't an easy goal for him to score.
It wasn't at all.
The pass was a pass. That pass from him was more of a hit and hope.
Yeah.
Let's see what Rons can do with this.
Let's see, No, but he had to get it in the right area, and he did. But Rons just...
The pass was like 20% of it. Maybe even 10% of it. 90% of that whole process was him scoring that goal in the right way. That's why he's in Team of the Week.
That's why.
And an assist.
And an assist as well. For
at his age.
Goal.
At his age. Yeah.
That's what.
Both of them at their age, they're in Team of the Week.
And you know what? All right. We'll come to them in the team.
I don't like Man U, but as individual players, credit where credit's due. They did very well.
They did
against a team which has got a very good squad that should have done more, that could have done more, but because they were in a weird place as a team, they didn't turn up.
We speak about this all the time, though. Like, you know, in football, when you're playing, big saying: goals change games.
They do.
That goal comes against the run of play, but maybe it's just you don't expect it to happen.
I was watching that game though. Like, it wasn't one of those games where it was end-to-end stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it was an intense game because both teams knew what was at stake. Both managers knew what was at stake. Like
it was the
El-Sackico. It was the El-Sackico.
The loser of that game.
The first El-Sackico of the season. Ole Gunnar Solkjaer, Nuno against Ole, right? And Ole won.
Ole won, yeah.
Ole won the El-Sackico, and it ended up being a classic for him.
It's a,
Two good goals. Even the third goal was a good goal, actually.
Third goal was fantastic from Marcus. What a player as well. But let's talk about, you wanted Cavani in the team as well.
They're both in the team.
The reason for me Cavani is just needs to be playing for Man U, and I think Ole's realised now. He's realised I need Cavani playing, but he's also never gonna not play Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Like, it was clear to see.
Ronaldo playing off Cavani.
That's what works.
Works very well.
First episode of the Urban Ballers, I was vexed that we bought Ronaldo for the reason that he's not. Sancho's gonna lose game time. Greenwood's gonna lose.
Sancho's got to go. He's got to
loan him back out to Dortmund.
He has to go now.
Not in a bad way.
No. The reason why I'm saying he's got to go is because
we're not going to sell him.
You're going to mess his career up.
We're not going to sell him, though.
You're not going to sell him.
No, but as a club, you don't care about messing his career up. You want results there when you need him. Yeah. But they do care about his value. Yeah. The club, from business perspective, who cares about Sancho as a person? These guys are making business decisions.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
They don't care about players like Kane. They don't care about him and his personal growth.
Of course they don't.
Levy does not care about that. He cares about his value.
Yeah, that's right.
If his value starts to drop, that's what Kane's doing now. He knows you care about the book.
Yeah, that's why he's having a crap season.
Exactly.
I'm going to teach him a lesson.
Pocket. Yeah. And that's how it works. That's how life
What are you
works.
saying? Because we signed that long-term contract and he didn't sell him. Now the summer just gone. He's gonna have such a crap season. Next summer his value is gonna be low.
And that's why he's gonna have to sell him.
And then he knows as well, if I don't sell him this summer for this low price, he's gonna go even worse next season, and I'm gonna sell him for even less.
And that's it. That's how it's gonna be. So with that being said, with Sancho, for me, that's why I didn't want Ronaldo here. But the one thing I did say, if you want to play Ronaldo, a really good option is playing a 3 at the back, play wing backs, and play him and Cavani together. That will work because you need Cavani with him. And that's why, for me, Cavani in this team, we learned it last season, he has to play. Cavani, whatever you do, even if you start with Cavani, if you're not playing Ronaldo, if you want to play wingers, start with Cavani. Bring my man on at 60 minutes. Bring Ronaldo on.
Do you think he'd be happy to be a super sub?
I think Ronaldo, at his age, with Champions League games and whatever, he's done it at Real Madrid. He's done it.
Ronaldo wants to start every single
He
game.
does. He does.
He's a player that.
But if you've got the balls, right? If you've got the balls like Zidane did.
But Ronaldo's going to say this. Look at my stats right now. I've scored enough goals to be able to start a game. Why are you going to drop me?
Look, Zidane.
I've scored goals that have won us games. Important games.
We will.
Like Atlanta, for example.
You're changing your tune a bit.
I'm just saying.
You're changing your tune a bit. Episode with the Evan Ballers. What difference is Ronaldo going to make? What did Ab say? Abs obviously said he's going to win the league. I said he's going to score important goals.
I did not expect.
I
didn't expect him, right? I'll be honest with you, because of his age, right? And this is the Prem. I didn't expect him to be as good as Cavani.
And you're a Ronaldo fan.
I'm a Ronaldo fan, but I didn't want him to mess up his reputation.
I think we all did.
Now Messi's definitely going to be the GOAT of the GOAT because you're an idiot for coming to Ollie's team.
No, but he didn't. I don't think we probably missed one thing, which is actually there's two things. I'm going to bring it up actually now. But the first thing we missed was the phone call between Ole and Ronaldo. Ronaldo's like, "I'm coming if I start every game," and Ole saying, "Yes, sir." That probably happened. That didn't happen.
I told you what happened.
Yeah, you told me what happened.
I told you what happened.
You told me what happened, and you were actually right. So I spoke to our chairman from Leeds Independent, and he's good friends with David Gill, right? So he goes to the box. When he gets invited to Man U, he sits with Alex Ferguson and the boss is in it, the board. Yeah. So
he's had conversations with them.
He's had these conversations,
100%.
and I used to think Gary was hyping it. All these years, I used to think our chairman is really hyping himself. I know David Gill, my wife's friends with his wife, blah, blah. But he actually is. Yeah. Like he's certified. He's actually connected. Well, not connected, but friends with these guys, right? Yeah. So I was like, Ollie needs to go. We were discussing the podcast after the game. Like, Ollie needs to go, man. Like, I was like, I've had enough, whatever. And then Gary was just like, he's not going. What do you mean? He goes, he's not going. Which is what you were saying last week. I was like, it's like this guy knows something I don't know. I was like,
he's been speaking to Faz.
I was like, yeah, exactly. I was like, why is he not going? He goes, because Sir Alex likes him. I'm like, so, like, is Sir Alex that important still? He goes, yeah. Sir Alex likes him. He wants him in the job, so he'll stay in the job until Sir Alex says he's not in the job. I'm like, come on, how is this guy still making this decision? And then I asked him the next question. Does Sir Alex ask, does Ole speak to Sir Alex about players and selection? And he goes, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
And when Sir Alex Ferguson says something, it usually goes.
So Alex Ferguson comes to the training pitch 2 or 3 times a week. So if he's coming to training sessions, I'll give you an example now. Like, guaranteed this week, Fergie must have been at training. And he was at training. The day after the Liverpool game, he was at training. So what did he say at training? This is the way you're going to play. Practice this now for the next few days. I'll see you midweek. We'll see how you're getting on.
Is that mentoring Solkjaer?
I think he is. But
this is
what I asked you yesterday.
We like that.
Would you be happy with him being trained on the job by Sir Alex Ferguson? That to me doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, but
it's not.
You're telling me it's an apprenticeship on the job at the biggest club in the world.
You're not the biggest club in the world anymore.
Correction. No, status-wise, Man U is still there. You know that.
More than Real Madrid.
Status. No, we're there. We're not.
But you're not there, are you? You're telling me now, people talk about Man U before they talk about Liverpool. Or before they talk about Man City now.
We're still a bigger club than Liverpool. We're still a bigger club. We're not a better team. We're a bigger club.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
You're just a hater.
No.
You don't hate to be the bearer. You're a hater.
No. Hater is you.
No. Me hates on who? I love Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, I know that.
Let's do a flashback of that thing.
Let's QBT. Right, yo, look. This is what we're on. It's not about apprenticeship.
Just gonna let you guys know as well. Nobody's bought him a Liverpool shirt yet. The moment somebody buys him a Liverpool shirt, the boy's gonna wear it. I'm telling you now.
I'll wear it.
Double XL.
No.
Triple XL.
Don't wear a Liverpool shirt. I'm finished. Podcast. I'm done.
Yo, no. It has to be a Mo Salah shirt. You know what? If it's an Egypt top, even better. I prefer an Egypt Mohammed Salah top.
No. Stop right there, stop backtracking. You said, buy me a Liverpool.
I'll wear it.
Buy me Mo Salah. What's the video about? Wear your Mo Salah shirt.
Yeah, it's
Mo
the Liverpool
Salah
shirt.
I want an Egypt shirt now.
I'm not backtracking. I said a Mo Salah shirt.
Which is a Liverpool shirt.
Listen. You're messing with the Arab here. The technicalities matter. I was trying to hustle you for a Mo Salah shirt.
It's a free shirt.
I want a free T-shirt.
Now he's gonna argue it was that. But we know the truth. Or we know the truth.
You help me out there.
Yeah.
You help me. I've started trying. Yo, Man U won this week. I'm back to being a Man U.
I'm telling you, he's a convertible. I'm telling you now.
Someone was just like, you're such a glory fan. I was like,
most Man U fans are.
No, wallah, on a real. I was hyping it, but I do love Mohamed Salah. He's a fantastic player.
Of course.
And I would wear a Liverpool Mo Salah shirt.
I thought you said I would wear a Liverpool Man United shirt. And then I was like, oh, you're going to do them ones. Man U ones out. Just take it off Liverpool now. Depending on how the Saturday is going.
Yeah. But should we talk about the performance, the Man U performance as a whole? We're arguing for Cavani and Ronaldo to be in the team. We'll come to a conclusion in the end.
Listen, Maguire was still crap.
Yeah, Maguire was still
tripping all over his feet.
Yeah.
Fell over the run.
You really hate it.
Yeah, but Conte plays that. We watched the video, right?
Conte plays 3 at the back. These guys were playing 5. And it is the same.
Plays 3.
It's the same formation. It's the same formation.
Playing 5 at the back. Saw that video of them playing 11 at the back.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, 10 at the back.
No. Yeah, what are the chances? One of the attacks that these guys had, Tottenham had. There's 2 players in United's box from Tottenham. 1 player on the wing, a player on the edge of the box. 4 Tottenham players attacking. Do you know how many Man U players were in the box?
All of them.
9. Only Ronaldo and Cavani were outside the box. And you're thinking, what the hell? Never mind the defensive 3 centre backs, the wing backs, and McFred. Bruno's there as well. What's Bruno doing in there? You don't need him there.
Just in case.
This is Bruno's just defending now. I was like, I don't know Bruno. You know what? Bruno's the type of player. You tell him to do something, he'll do it. Yeah. But what are you doing?
Can I just say though, right?
Go on.
You've got Conte off Wish now.
We got the Wish version.
The
Chinese
discount version.
That's
why you haven't been playing. That's why I've been playing so well, because it took 2 months to get from China because of the pandemic and the way things are going at the moment. The season started in August. You got him in October.
You know what? Before when you guys were talking about, because I didn't watch the match live, I wanted to watch the highlights, right? Match of the day, right? Which I always do. I like to do it. And I thought Tottenham were playing. We're going to play 3 at the back as well with the wing backs.
Right.
And I thought, like, in my football, it's really hard formation to play against when a team plays with wing backs. And sometimes if you just match them up, get your wing back on their wing back, it makes your life a lot easier.
Yeah.
I thought it was that. It wasn't that. It was just, we were just scared of Tottenham. It was fear. And
no, it wasn't the fear of Tottenham. It was the fear of losing.
Yeah.
That's the key here.
One thing I'd say is the second half we were a bit more comfortable. But
you had a 2-goal cushion then.
Yeah, we had a 2-goal cushion. So we had that. Like,
just
1.5 goal, 1 goal.
No, 1 goal cushion. Sorry, you scored two goals in the second half.
Second goal.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it was a 1 goal cushion, but once that goal went in, it was like Tottenham.
To be honest, because it was the El-Sackico, right? The managers have obviously told the players, listen, this is it. Like this is. I don't think Nuno would have done, but I think Oli would have done. This is it, lads. Like if we don't get a fantastic result today, I'm finished. So Alex has got his foot so far up my ass.
Yeah.
I can feel it here at the minute.
So Alex,
please, lads.
He's been kind to me with the board.
Yeah. I need a win.
Yeah. No, but if you look at it though, you got to think about it this way. Your best 2 goal scorers, you've put them on the pitch, haven't you? You've got Cavani, you've got Ronaldo.
Yeah, but
you've got also.
Going forward, you were great, and even McFred were decent.
But you've got. You're admitting McFred can play football.
I did not say good.
No. In the system that you played against Tottenham, right? If you played that way against a top team that's on song, right? It's not guaranteed to be successful. This is what I'm saying
It's
to you.
not, but you know what you notice?
But you give yourself a better chance. Like against Liverpool, if you played this way, right? Maybe you wouldn't have conceded 5.
Yeah, because
Maybe you would have lost 2-1.
I've been saying it. Respect. We respect
Your opposition.
the opposition.
That's right, yeah.
And we've not been respect, not that one. We've not
Respect.
I don't think
Respect.
Ollie wasn't aware. Now he's aware of where we are compared to these teams.
Roy Keane.
As teams.
I think it was Roy
as
Keane that
teams.
said it. Why did it take so long for Man U to revert back? No, Gary Neville said it. Why did it take him so long to revert back to playing a counter-attacking style of football?
They should have done always.
So like, because he's been playing that way anyway for 2 years. Why change it?
But when you've got so many ballers that you think you can do something with it. But anyway, I think summary again with Man U. Great that them two are playing together. How are you going to get in your youngsters now? I mean, Greenwood and Rashford can play in that system.
The only thing you can say is this,
Greenwood
right?
can.
Greenwood,
I would
Rashford
say,
can.
Do you know why I can't say Rashford can? Because Southgate tried it in the Euros and he didn't get anything out of him. He used to sub Kane off, play him in that sort of similar position that he's playing.
But what we're not Rashford's not playing the Cavani role here. Rashford's playing the Ronaldo role. The one who's playing off. Yeah?
But who's he going to play off?
So Cavani. So if you bring on Rashford
This is what I'm
for
saying.
Ronaldo,
If Ronaldo and Cavani get injured, right? What system are you going to play then?
go back to your wingers. Play with Cavani in the middle. Go back to two
If
wingers.
Ronaldo and Cavani get injured,
Oh.
what system will you play then?
Yeah, come on. There's nothing. We're done. We're done.
No, you resort back to how you played last season, where you were okay.
You play.
Cavani was playing last season.
Listen, no.
Yeah, but
You go back
Martial.
to playing. No,
Martial.
you bring on Sancho,
Rashford
Greenwood.
and
And
Greenwood plays up top.
Yeah.
To be fair, look,
Greenwood can't play up top.
Greenwood in this system would work. Rashford in this system for me with Cavani would work. But if you're
Not
not,
sure about Rashford, but yeah.
well, he came on
To be
and
honest,
scored.
I'll be honest. I think Rashford would be
He
more
came on and
comfortable than
scored.
most players playing in this system.
He came on and scored because he plays on the last man. Let Cavani do the hard work. You play off him. That's it. It's easy
He had a good finish. It was a good finish.
and a good finish. But look, it doesn't matter because if one of them two is not playing, so if Cavani's not
You're
playing,
still not getting top 4, by the way.
yeah, if one of them two is not playing, play your wingers, play your normal system, and play them.
You know, come the end of the season, we're having these predictions. I'm like, you're still not getting top 4. when it gets to the end of the season and you're in the top 4, I'm going to be getting killed.
We are going to get top 4.
No, you're not.
I've told you.
No, you're not.
I've told you.
No,
We
you're
are.
not.
We are. Okay, so
Are you going to beat West Ham away? In fact, you've won West Ham away already, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is West Ham going to beat you at Old Trafford now? I think they've got a chance.
5-0.
West Ham are looking good.
I'm just saying.
We need to finish off the team of the week.
That is the team that we've done now. We only need a left back.
We need a left centre back and a left back, and we need to decide either if Cavani or Ronaldo, one of them's not in the team,
One of the
because Cavani's finish was fantastic as well.
Gabriel is there.
Yeah, we need another centre back. Who got a clean sheet this week?
Arsenal.
Palace
yeah.
got a clean sheet. We're not going to be able to name one centre back from Palace now. Is Gary Cahill still playing?
No.
No.
You sure?
I don't think he is.
It's okay. So
I think they released him at the end of last season, didn't they?
Oh, yeah.
we need a left back as well. We're not going to name any of the. We can't name any of the Man U centre backs because they've been diabolical for too long.
I can't even believe you were even thinking about
So
it.
we've got a keeper. We need a left back, and the left centre back, and then we need to decide on the rest of the team.
Left centre back, give it Ben White.
Ben White
Yeah,
for Arsenal.
For Arsenal.
Okay.
Because him and Gabriel and Ramsdale right now.
What about the other geezer? The Chinese, Korean guy?
Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu.
What does he play, left or right?
Right.
Right back. Who's our right back?
Left back.
Reece James is our right back.
Yeah,
Isn't
yeah.
it?
But I tell you who played well. He did play well for Arsenal actually. That Tavares, Nuno Tavares, the Portuguese player,
Where does he play?
left back.
Oh, he's been playing left back. So you're just going to get an Arsenal back line pretty much with Reece James at right back.
I said he played well. Give me another player. I thought he played well.
Okay.
Instead of Kieran
Was that-
Tierney, he was in and he's been. You can't fault him for the
So
games he's
left
come
back
in.
is
Tavares.
Left centre back's Ben White.
Oh no, Gabriel, and then you got Ben White.
Ben White and Ramsdale. So
Ramsdale.
defensive team is
Yeah,
basically Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Reece
Got a
James
clean
on the right
Yeah, yeah.
side, and then we've got CDM's Rice.
This is not going to happen very often, by the way, guys. So you know what, I'm going to...
Oh, Rice is getting it for one
No,
game.
no, not Rice. I'm on about the number of Arsenal players in the team of the week. It's not going to happen very often.
Okay, does Hendo have a shout over any of the other two?
He does, man.
Centre mids?
He does.
Because he was in last week and he's scored
And
a
he scored
banger
an
again.
absolute worldie, man,
So
today.
we're talking about Gallagher and we're talking about Emile Smith.
Gallagher gone.
Gallagher gone.
Yep.
I think so.
Hendo.
And then we've got on the left side, we have Brighton left winger Trossard.
Yep.
On the right side we have Rafinha, and then up front we've got Ronaldo or Cavani, or we could take one of them out and play Ronaldo and Cavani, and put Ronaldo on one of the wings like he used to. No problem. It doesn't matter. He's in the team. He'll score a goal.
It's up to you.
What do you think? So Ronaldo for you?
Ronaldo and Cavani for me, I want in.
So they're both in.
They're both in.
Okay, yo.
I like the way they played.
We'll play all right, I'll change the formation. We're going to play a 4-4-2 diamond.
Classic.
Diamond, yeah? And we're going to play Rafinha as the number 10 behind them.
Okay.
And Trossard's the one that's going to have to dip.
Bon voyage.
Henderson, Emile Smith-Rowe, Rice as the CDM,
Yeah.
number 6. And then we've got Cavani and Ronaldo up top. What a team.
What a team.
You know,
Vieira as well.
Vieira is the manager.
Or Potter.
Ooh.
One or the other, because they both got very good results.
You know, previously we've had more star-studded teams, but this one just feels like it's going to win.
It's a grafter.
It's just, this one feels like it's going to win.
Yeah.
You know what? No, okay, I'm going to change it. Can I change it?
Yeah, of course you can.
Let's take Emile Smith-Rowe out, put Gallagher in. Because we need workers in it.
Okay.
That midfield's got to be more hard workers, so Gallagher's in there.
Gallagher played very well.
Yeah, so Gallagher's
Very
in there
well.
ahead of Emile Smith-Rowe, even though I really want Smith-Rowe
Yeah,
in, just to work in this formation. And then them guys can do all the work and let them three up top score bangers.
Bangers.
Pure bangers. What?
That's a good team, though.
Good team.
With Vieira or Potter, pick the manager. Abs pick the manager.
Abs. He's thinking, by the way. You can't see his face. Ooh, it's a tough one.
I think let's go for Potter.
Yeah.
Because he's done big.
Let's go for Potter because you're wearing those glasses.
Yeah.
Not only that, though, Potter's pushing for the top 4.
Yeah.
So
And he's been smashing it all over.
he has been smashing it.
We didn't get Trossard in for him though.
Don't matter.
Got on
We
his
got him
face,
better
man.
players.
He's been smashing it.
Yeah.
We got him better players.
Yeah, we did. Fantastic. Was that alright?
Brilliant.
Brilliant. You heard the show, guys. Our TikTok's taken off, by the way. Not really. One of the videos took off last week. It was very funny.
We made it now.
We made it. No, subscribe to the TikTok. The Instagram is live now. So a lot of the TikToks will be going on there, or different contents are going to be going on there. All the Urban Ballers are at the Urban Ballers.
Yeah.
Facebook's going to go live this week. Support us. Spotify, follow it on there if you listen.
Apple Music.
Apple Music.
About here this week.
Apple Music
This
will
week.
be on Apple Music this week.
This week as well. Support the Urban Ballers because, we want to keep the show going. We want to make it.
Yeah.
I think this content is unrivaled. This is so unique. Yeah? Unique. You like that one?
Yes.
Yeah? So please support it and we'll see you next week.
Maybe not. If Ollie wins, I'm not coming back.